Hey, I just modified my iPhone to take better videos when I'm using it, and I did it with a snap. Now, historically, I've always tried to use I guess DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras. That's what I typically shoot when I'm shooting videos here in my office. And sometimes even when I'm out and about. And one reason why I like those type of cameras is because they fit really well in your hand. I mean, it's perfectly designed for long photo shoots, for long video shoots, without your hand getting tired. And for years, I was always wondering, I'm like, could somebody figure something out like that for smartphones? Because typically with smartphones, it gets really awkward when you're trying to take pictures. I mean, we've all done it, whether it's a picture, whether it's a video, you're having to move your finger a certain way and I'll hold it at the same time. It gets a little weird. And I was always wondering, could somebody solve that issue? And I've tried several types of products, different tools that said it could help. And it kind of helped somewhat, but nothing like that same form factor that I'm always shooting with when I'm shooting with DSLR cameras. I mean, nothing has worked better than this particular product that I want to share with you guys called the SnapGrip. Matter of fact, let me show you here. This is it right here. So this is what you saw in the intro of the video. I love this device. If you're shooting a lot of pictures and videos with your smartphone, you definitely could use this right here. It will, man, it just fits really well in your hand, as you can see here. And all I got to do, I can take my iPhone right here and it just snaps right on using a very powerful magnet right here. Most of the new devices, whether it's Android or iPhone, have a very, very strong magnet, tied to either the case or even the device itself. So and I have yet to have this fall off, but it's a very strong, powerful magnet. And when you connect it, it actually connects to your phone. So I'm going to show you a few things here, guys. This thing works really well. It looks like this here. So it almost looks like I'm using a DSLR camera here. Let me see if I can get a good, so you can kind of see how that looks. So you can see the grip right here, right? Looks like that. And I'm going to share a few different things. That's what it looks like on the top. Here's the shutter button right here. So you just click on that to start shooting videos or to take a picture or several pictures or whatever. You just click it just like a regular camera. I love this thing. When I'm shooting videos with my phone, you can better believe that I'm using my SnapGrip. Matter of fact, it does some really cool stuff. I got a few notes here. Let me share. Now, this thing is only like 69 bucks. So it's definitely affordable for anybody. And again, it snaps to your phone. It even works with older devices. So even if you have like an older phone that maybe doesn't have the magnet, tied to either the phone itself, a lot of cases come with the magnet that's on the back of it. So I know this case here, I believe I don't think this actually had, because this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it automatically has a battery embedded into the phone. So, and even if you have an older device that doesn't have a magnet, man, they're genius. They even provide you with a magnet here. So here's the adhesive right here. So let me see if you can see that. So you just take the adhesive off, right? Peel that off here. You got your little deal here for, if you need to, for like SIM cards and all that kind of stuff, but you can peel this off, right? And you just stick it on the back of your phone, right? And then you can be able to use the SnapGrip. So it'll just pulls right to it. So it's really, really cool, as you can see. So it tied right there. And actually had a lot of strength there. It's a powerful magnets they got here. Here, let me move my microphone a little closer here. So it's really, really cool here in regards of that. So they provide this. It comes in a box. It looks like this here, right? So you'll see here the SnapGrip. You can see some of the things that it can do on the back. And I think this opens up. Yeah, you got, just some other instructions and everything. So, and if I'm shooting a video with my phone, I always have this with me. A lot of times I just have this with me in general. And matter of fact, this thing is so minimal. I actually have this whole thing in my pocket, and it kind of sticks out a little bit right there at the top of my pocket. So it's really, really cool. It's got some LEDs on it. So let me show you here. You can see it right now. So it's connecting there, right? And then of course, when I just pull up you can see, and I can just click here and it just took a picture. See that? Just like that. So I'm just clicking on the shutter button right here, right? And if I want to go to video, just choose a video mode, right? And now it's shooting video, okay? All just using my index finger here. And then when I'm ready to stop, just stop. And I believe when I go to photo, if I'm in photo mode, I think if I hold it continuously for like several seconds, it actually start recording. See that? So if I hold it, it's recording. So I'm just holding the button. So now it's actually recording. You can see it there. So it's recording 7 seconds, 8 seconds. And then when I let go, it stops. So that's some really cool functions. And there's a few other different things that it can do. You can find all that out, but it's really, really cool. It has a power indicator here as well. It lets me know that it is connected, obviously, and it's all connected through Bluetooth. So once you connect it, it automatically connects. And even if it doesn't, you just hit the button and then it will actually connect. So it's really, really cool. Definitely handy. It has a USB-C power right here. So you just plug this up. And this also works as an additional battery to your phone. So if you're, running low on juice on your phone, just plug up your, SnapGrip to it and it actually charge it up. This works really well, especially if you're shooting a lot of pictures or videos or whatever, and you need a little extra juice while you're doing that. If you got this on, it's going to definitely extend your battery life a lot. I can't remember the specs of it, but this is a pretty strong battery. And I've actually had this on a lot, like a whole day. And by the end of the day, it was still pretty much like 90%. Even with extensive use of shooting a lot of video clips and pictures and all that stuff, like being at an event or what have you. So I love that this is like an extra charger at the same time. So it's really, really, really cool. And I do like how it can actually sit on the desk. So you can actually take this and it actually sits on your desk. You can plug it up, and that's typically how I have it day to day on my desk. I have it sitting right next to my laptop, plugged up using the USB-C cord. And so it's always charged. And that way it's always ready to go. So when I'm ready to shoot video, using my smartphone, it's ready to go. It's already charged. I don't have to, pull it out of my bag and charge it up. It's always charged because it's always sitting right next to my laptop. So when I'm getting notifications and, just doing my day-to-day stuff with my phone, productivity type stuff, it's always there and I can actually see it. So it's really, really cool. I love that. And here's something that's really cool that I definitely like as well. So we've been talking about this right here, right? So you can see this form factor where you're taking, landscape type of images here. See if I can focus in on that. There you go. You see how it does that, right? So, but you can also take vertical. You just slide it just like that. That's all you got to do. So, and of course this works if you're doing selfies or just shooting, in front of you. It works really, really well. So I like that I can shoot a lot of video, especially, videos for TikTok or stories or whatever. And it gives me, again, a very comfortable form in my hand or fit in my hand. And all I have to do is just hit the little button right here, right to start, and whether I'm taking a picture like I just did, just took a picture, just took another picture, right? Because you see all I'm doing, I'm just hitting that and it's taking the images. Okay. And I can hold and start recording. I do like that part where I can just press and hold, start recording and then stop. Right. It's just a really cool, or I can just go to the video mode, hit record, it'll record, and then I can hit it again and then it actually will stop. So they even have some other models for more of a professional user or whatever. They've got the Pro Grip, which does a little bit more than the SnapGrip. I think it costs a little bit more as well, but you'll see it. I'll drop some links right below this video for the SnapGrip and for the Pro Grip and some of the other different products that the company called Shiftcam makes for for a lot of mobile devices in terms of lenses. Obviously, they make the SnapGrip, they make the Pro Grip, and they got some really cool mobile tripods. They got a lot of cool stuff. So check everything out. I'll link a lot of that information right below. But overall, this is by far the best, most comfortable, I guess you can say, handheld mobile device for shooting videos and taking pictures that I've used. And I know there's a lot of different things out there, but this is, out of all the different things that I've chosen or have used over the years, this is by far the most comfortable. And one reason why, because it feels like I have like a real camera in my hand and not a smartphone. That's one thing that I like. It feels like a real camera, like I use every day. So that's one reason why I love it. And again, I love how small this is. It's very small, but it's effective. I mean, it's really, really simple, as you can see. And again, just snaps on just like that. I like it. So check out the information right below. I just thought I'd share definitely my go-to tool if I'm like, hey, I'm going to go out, I'm going to shoot some B-roll or just do a little bit of vlogging, and I don't want to carry some of my bigger cameras and I just want to use my phone. I got to have my SnapGrip because it's just going to make that whole process much easier and a lot more comfortable. So that's all I got in this video, guys. Check out the links below. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.